Welcome to our midweek Forex forecast. I need to remind you that trading Forex is a risky endeavor and not suitable for all investors. My name is Jay Norris. I've written a couple of books on trading which were published by McGraw-Hill, and I'm also the Director of Education at trading-u.com. First market we're going to cover is the Australian dollar. Aussie dollar kind of boring here. You can see the higher time frame patterns are bullish. But you're below pretty good resistance there. If I go intraday on a 4-hour chart, you can see you're kind of in no man's land. You're just below resistance there. On the other hand, it's holding support at 104 and a quarter. Not a very interesting chart for us. Let's take a look at the euro, which is a lot more interesting from a trader's perspective. What's interesting for us is you can see you're coming up on pretty good resistance. We're reminded that that all-important primary pattern is down. When we pull out to weekly, we can see that overall grand pattern is down also. So the secondary pattern up, day-to-day pattern up. On the other hand, you're coming into resistance from that resistance from the primary pattern. What's neat about this chart also is if I take my extension tool and I measure that fourth quarter rally of last year, you could see that's going to fit nicely. Basically, it's the same height there, same distance, that rally, that short covering rally, this short covering rally. So all that points to the fact that we'd be interested in looking for sell signals in this area where it's topping out. I tell you, honestly, I'd like to see it top out, but I wouldn't mind one more high, one more push above 32, even blow some stops out. At any rate, in this area, we're looking for sell setups in line with that primary pattern. You still have momentum up, though, pretty good, so we'll have to see how that goes. But you're in the area for a sell setup, not quite ready for a trigger yet. Looks like you still have momentum higher, but no doubt we could start scouting out sell setups. Euro Aussie, not necessarily a market we cover on a regular basis, but we think it's worth a look now. You're just below a significant pattern line for us. The secondary pattern is down, so the primary's down, the secondary's down. That means if you get a day-to-day shift, really even an intraday shift, you take a pretty good look at that because those higher time frames are already aligned lower. So let's keep an eye on that. If look for potential double top or even a lower high now on that 4-hour chart. Definitely in the area where we're scouting out sell setups. Aussie or Euro Aussie looking pretty good. Next market, pound dollar, looking pretty good from a seller's perspective, I should say. Euro Aussie, the pound, heck of a run here, heck of a run. We think there's more room on the upside, but we'd love to see a correction first. Wait, there's really no room for hope in trading, but I am hoping that we see that bearish stock market seasonal blow through the markets, take down these currencies and commodities with it. The pound more of a speculative currency, kind of a follower currency also. Hey, it's been a big rally. We think overall there's some more upside, but big rallies lead to big retracements. We'd love to see a big retracement somewhere between now and the end of October and get position in here on the long side. We think overall that may be worth looking at as an investment too. So pretty good looking market. Pretty strong. We just want to see a dip to get in there and buy. Next market we'll cover is the Chief, the Swissy. Broke down pretty hard. You reversed the secondary pattern. All your short-term stuff is lower now. Yes, the primary pattern is arguably still higher. Well, it is higher until you test that area. So we think it looks like you have some more downside here. On the other hand, if you do get that seasonal blowing through the stock market, you could see some dollar strength from that. We don't think that would be an impulsive move. It would be more of a reactionary move. So, you're kind of in no man's land here. That's a dangerous place for a market to be. If you're short, you stay short, but you're mindful that you could see big swings either way in that pair. Last market we'll take a look at is the dollar yen. Wait, dollar yen, I'm a broken record here. I never know what to say about that market. Doesn't give me a lot to hang my hat on. You had a lower low there, yet you're still holding above. You could only close below there once. Really, I'd have to see two closes below that level to take it seriously. You snap back, but then you snap back down. So, the Widowmaker, and they call this market the Widowmaker because any trader that's really tried to make a go on the long side ended up making his wife a widow, right? Or at least he got beat up pretty good trying to buy this market. So we don't want to end up in that camp. I'm not sure. Maybe we take a look at this market. You have a pretty good seasonal long dollar yen mid-October, so maybe we'll revisit it then. Let's take a look at one more market, the U.S. stock market. It's holding up pretty good. And you can see I have a line drawn there that you're coming up on just below 1,500. Where's that coming from? Well, that's marking a sell signal on a pretty darn good sell signal from the top. In '07, the market put in a head and shoulder top, and you got a sell signal right there when that top was completed, when it started breaking out. That's going to be a level that the market will remember, that level. So we'll see if we get some support there. We'll see if we even get that high. But I'm going on hope here. The market looks great overall. It's another one of those markets where you'd love to buy a dip in. It's been a nice rally. It's been a heck of a rally coming out of June, July, and August, and now into September. But big rallies tend to have big corrections. So it's seasonally about that time where you get that. So we'll have to see. But I know that's in the back. That's in the back of a lot of traders' minds, particularly since a lot of these hedge funds once again got beat up, and you'll have end-of-quarter redemptions coming up 2 weeks there. So it's going to be really interesting to see how stocks play out. So we'll keep our eye on things, and we'll pick you up again for the weekend report. Thank you.